Hey everyone, welcome back. So, picture this, a classroom, a teacher, and the usual hum of learning. My friend and I were just navigating the everyday, the kind of lessons that feel pretty straightforward. We were in Mrs. Davison's class, and honestly, things were pretty calm. She's usually got this amazing way of making even the trickiest subjects feel manageable. But then, one day, something shifted. It was during a test, and you could just feel the tension in the air. Mrs. Davison was walking around, keeping an eye on things, and suddenly, she stopped at one student's desk. There was this moment of silence, and then, well, let's just say the air got a lot thicker. It turned out this student had used AI to complete their test. And Mrs. Davison, she absolutely lost it. Not in a scary way, but in a way that was so human. You could see the frustration, the disappointment, the sheer disbelief wash over her face. It was like a dam broke, and all this pent-up emotion just came pouring out. She started talking about trust, about effort, about the whole point of learning, and her voice was shaking a little. My friend and I, we were sitting a few rows back, and honestly, we were trying so hard not to crack up. It wasn't because we thought it was funny in a mean way, but because it was just so raw and unexpected. We'd never seen a teacher react like that before, and it was this intense mix of shock and, well, a little bit of amusement at the sheer intensity of it all. We were trying to keep straight faces, but I think our shoulders were doing a little jig. Of course, Mrs. Davison, despite being in the middle of her epic meltdown, noticed. Her eyes scanned the room and they landed right on us. The giggles we were desperately trying to suppress must have been radiating off us. And just like that, the detention notice was issued. We were sent to the back of the room, our faces probably bright red, and the rest of the class continued under a cloud of, well, a lot of things. It was a moment none of us will forget, that's for sure. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this story, feel free to follow along for more.